Robin's in the zone, working till it's right. Fresh lines, clean design, cash flow in sight.
Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to my channel again. Today we're diving into a question that keeps coming up. Does Laravel scale? And this debate is all over internet and even in my comment section. So let's settle this once and for all. Laravel. It is time to build amazing slow applications with a lot of plugins. Laravel, super ultra slow. First off, let's talk about why this question even keeps popping up. If you're concerned about PHP because your experience with the LAMP stack, let's put things into perspective. For most projects, PHP speed won't be an issue. We're not all creating massive apps like Facebook or Wikipedia, and that is perfectly fine. When thinking about Laravel's scalability, it's crucial to stay realistic. Developers often stress about handling huge traffic like big tech platforms. But honestly, those scenarios are pretty rare. And to put things in perspective, let's look at some real world examples. Wikipedia, for example, handles about 250 million page views per day. That's around 3,000 page views per second. Meanwhile, back in the days, in 2010, Facebook was handling about staggering over 1 million requests per second. Could Laravel handle this? Technically, yes, but realistically, will you need to? Probably not. Okay. Then we need to talk about benchmarks. They often come up in these discussions, but let me tell you something. Benchmarks are misleading. For example, the popular Tech Empower framework benchmarks. Laravel ranks pretty low with just a few thousand requests per second compared to hundreds of thousands of requests per second. These benchmarks don't tell the whole story. For example, they don't factor Laravel Octane, connection pooling, or persistent connections. In reality, Laravel's performance is more than enough for 99% of businesses. And if you're one of those rare cases hitting those upper echelons of web traffic, you might move or at least some parts of your app to something faster like C, Go, or Rust. But that's a long way to go for most of us. And did you know that companies like Twitch, Disney, New York Times, WWE, and Warner Bros. Use Laravel? Yes, that's right. Laravel is trusted by one of the biggest names and powers substantial part of their operations. That's according to Laravel's website. So if the framework isn't the bottleneck, what you should focus on? Well, primarily your database, cache, or session handling. Your database will likely be the first thing you need to scale or handle or take a good look at it. If you're not a database expert, use managed services like PlanetScale. And for caching, consider using in-memory solutions like Redis or Memcache. And don't forget about your queue system. The Laravel's pre-installed queue system supports multiple drivers like Amazon's SQS and Redis. You can offload those time-consuming jobs to ensure that your applications remains responsive and not slow. All right, I'm gonna give you a real-life example of our deployment strategy we use to scale our marketplace app. First, we use a content delivery network to deliver lightning-fast load times globally. Plus, we direct traffic with proxies and rely on load balancing and serverless functions to handle a massive amount of traffic with ease. The result is responsive and reliable app even during the peak times. But one of the game changer for us has been Laravel Octane. By leveraging Octane's ability to serve requests more efficiently through long-lived worker processes, we've drastically improved our application's performance. This approach significantly reduced our database load, allowing us to handle more traffic with fewer resources. But if I were to start a new project today and expecting a massive scale, here's a stack I'll use. Well, first of all, Laravel for the framework, a managed serverless deployment service, a web application firewall for security, a scalable database solution, a load balancer, and this setup ensures you're ready to handle growth without worrying too much about infrastructure limitations. So, can Laravel scale? Absolutely. For 99% of applications, Laravel is more than capable. And even if you reach a point where you're handling billions of requests, by then you've more than likely made millions, and you can invest in more complex solutions if you want. There are plenty of enterprise strategies and tools available to help you scale even further. And in conclusion, Laravel is a fantastic choice for almost any web applications. It's robust, has excellent documentation, and in my opinion, the best community. So next time somebody asks, does Laravel scale? You can definitely say, yes, it does. Yes, that's it for today's video. If you made it till end or you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. All right? See you on the next one. Happy coding. Bye.